All right, so today we're going to go over the 3 decks that I have set up with me. I have 2 more set up, but they're outdoor setups, and I beat the fuck out of those. So we're going to talk about the indoor park setups because these are a little bit more presentable. So this is the Woob that I've been talking about. I'm filming on my phone now because my computer doesn't seem to pick up this graphic for some reason. But there are Li-Fi G4s on here and Ill Pill Big Pills. This will get switched out for Black River 3.0 gold and black base plates, or all gold, and Zainshit Z4s. The Zainshits are getting sent to me from Norfolk because I was living in Norfolk, which, if you're not from Virginia, is just a different city in Virginia. And I moved back to Richmond, thank God. But the Zainshits took so long to ship, I had already moved from Norfolk to Richmond. So one of my housemates, a good friend, is sending me the wheels in the mail, and they should be here in a couple of days. And I'll probably won't unbox those because it's just wheels. And I'm pretty sure they're just going to be a G4 shaped wheel, but bigger because I ordered the large size. And I don't know if they're going to be urethane or if they're going to be plastic, because it just says, I think it says 64D on them, but it doesn't say if they're plastic or urethane. And everything has a durometer, okay? It's just, that's a hardness scale. So a fucking bottle top has a hardness scale. So whatever material you use that is definitely going to play a role in your durometer scale. But just because it's giving you a durometer rating doesn't mean that it's not plastic. Because like flat face, the inner cores, it tells you the durometer of the inner cores. Those are plastic. They're not urethane inner cores. So yeah, this board is good. For me, it's more of a wall hanger. It honestly looks too good to really thrash. And honestly, I have molds that I like better, which will go into the second board. This Panic. And this Panic I've had set up for quite a while. This is the one I took to the letter store when they did the big letter jam. The first get together with everybody when I had a broken elbow. And this has Li-Fi G4s, matte era, classic 3.0s, and some rip tape on it. And this is, you can see it's a similar shape, but it's a little bit longer, has a little bit longer of a tail, and it isn't quite as boxy of a nose. If we can show that. The Woob is in the back. So boxy noses are cool, but I'm more of a, this is like a 90s style nose where it's just full popsicle, which I really enjoy. I like that the best. I feel like that gives me the most consistency. At least that's what I'm used to. That was a fucking tray double flip, but you get the picture. With the boxy nose, I feel like these boxy noses are good for like front side flips. And I mean, they're good for everything, but you just have to get used to them. And I'm not locked in on box noses right now. But I definitely skate this more than the Woob. And who knows? I might order some rails for this, like some stick-on rails, and just start going ham with it. But that'll be in due time. For right now, this is just like a wall hanger. But it is extremely nice. It is extremely nice. I don't know if you can see like the paint on it is super nice. ply work is super good. Sorry, I got like tape residue on the sides and shit. Should help a little bit. But the plies go pink, exotic, maple, exotic, pink. And what's cool is both exotic plies that are sandwiching the maple. Fuck, I gotta find something to get this shit to focus. I'm doing it on my phone because my computer doesn't like to pick up this graphic at all. So, let's see if this helps. Be able to see, but come on, camera. There you go. So if you can see, the one maple is in the middle and there's two exotics sandwiching those. And in the exotic, when you look at it, fucking Joe Exotic, there's like waves going like this in the exotic ply. So throughout the ply to the board, it's like waves in it. So it's pretty sick. So, I mean, the craftsmanship, the paint, the quality of this board is really good. It's just like for the price, I just baby it. So I do have it set up though. It's not hanging on a wall yet. I really need, when I go home, I need to set up all my woobs in a display case and actually get them displayed properly, because they are in a display case, but they look fucking crazy right now. And the third board is this false alarm. And this is my favorite setup that I have with me, even though it's a 34. I picked this up from Slush Colt. This was the last one they had. That's why I ordered a 34. Plus, I didn't have a 34 with me, and why not? I use this outside sometimes, but mostly inside. This has Leaf-i G4s and Joy-Colt Super Streets. There's the real streets, and then there's the Super Streets. Every board that I've said has real streets or Super Streets on them have had the Super Streets. I haven't even opened the Ultra Street FD30EX or whatever the fuck those are. Those are a lot more brown than these. But why I like this board, why this is my favorite board out of all the boards that I have with me, probably one of my favorite molds of all time, is, look at this. I mean, this is just so much fun. It's just so, nothing really gets in your way. Fucking around. Shit. Look at that tray flip, double flip. Man, I hate that shit. That pisses me off. Anyways, you get the picture. It's so flat. There's like no concave. The kicks are really low. Fucking up on these tray flips today. It's just super duper mellow and just it's, for me, it's easy to ride. I know people, they pick up mellow decks and they're like, bro, this sucks ass. I can't do anything with this. For me, it's quite the opposite. This, for me, the Woob is a little bit harder to ride than this, definitely. If you gave me a 32 dumb one and a 32 Woob, I probably wouldn't get any clips with the Woob, to be completely honest. It would take me quite a while to get used to that mold. And it's not a bad mold. It's just like the boxy nose. The concave on it is really good. I do like the concave on the Woob. But, and this, I'm false alarms on the bottom. But, yeah, like you can see. And this is pretty similar to a Presto. This is pretty much a Presto. The mold of this Panic, I don't know what Panic this is. This is either the Type 2 or 3. It's supposed to be the lower of the two. But this pretty much is a Presto. Side by side, they're almost not completely identical, but almost identical. So this is pretty close to a Presto too, like especially with these dips, because Prestos have some pretty defined dips. Prestos have been looking fucking good too. I've been repping Presto since day one, and I think they've only gotten better and better. I haven't gotten one in a while, but all the ones I have are fucking superb quality. He actually hit me up one day out of nowhere, and he was like, I want you to try one of my decks, and I bought one, and I was like, holy fuck, like they really impressed me. So shout out Presto, always a fan, and his drops are crazy. So even this Panic has like super good plies. I feel like there's so many decks out now that you really can't go wrong. The only way you can go wrong is by buying the wrong mold. So that's why I try to do some of these videos, because I know not everybody buys as much equipment and has as much equipment. But yeah, I'm really fucking with this false alarm. And I'm fucking with this Woob too. I'm really glad I got it. I'm super glad I got it. But until I get some board rails from Monorails, I want the Newport ones. Until I get some monorails, I'm not going to like fucking sesh it hard because I don't want to tear up the graphic. Because eventually I am going to display it. As uncore as that sounds, that is the truth. But yeah, I hope you guys like this. Hope this was a little bit infomercial or informative. Because that really is what I have on me. Everything else is at home. At home, I have setups galore. It's like I said, no matter what situation, no matter what obstacle, indoor, outdoor, like I could put a setup together for it and I could be comfortable. But here, I just got these 3 to work with. Before I got 5, I got the Not Cool and then a exotic bottom ply board that I'm using for outdoors, which is right here. But I mean, these just this has just been getting shredded to holy fuck, and same with the Not Cool. So shout out everybody fingerboarding. All that matters is if you're having fun. Fuck what anybody says about your setup. That shit doesn't matter. Ride what you like to ride. If you like Levi's, cool. If you like delis, cool. If you like Jindies, cool. It doesn't fucking matter. For real. As long as you're happy. As long as you're like, even if you're not fucking getting clips, even if you're just having fun fingerboarding just a fingerboard, that shit's cool. But for me, trying to get clips, going out and finding other people that fingerboard, thank God for the letter store. I feel like that's what it's all about for me in the journey the point of the journey I'm on right now in fingerboarding, because I've been fingerboarding for a long time. Not serious for a long time. Like I've known how to ollie and kickflip and like tray every once in a while since I was in middle school. But yeah, like doing ollie stuff, going to people that have parks and stuff like that. That's all like new to me within the last year. I've always had like a rail and some obstacles, and I would rarely film. So now like filming and fingerboarding and like really trying to lock in style is what I've been focusing in on, because I've already figured out what kind of decks I like. Like when it comes to buying woobs and bonks and shit like that, that is just purely to collect. Like you're not gonna see me make a full edit with a bonk or a woob. It's just not gonna happen. I'm just not that comfortable on those boards. I like more of a really flat, mellow deck. So shout out to all the fingerboarders. Hope y'all have a good day.